Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 41 of Let's Play Minecraft. And today we're going to make those crazy ass generators. So I think I have enough of my tofu, etc. There we go. And we're going to make a whole 64 now. And boom. And I guess I have those ones, but I'll deal with them later. The next part we want is the upgraded version, which I guess we could just throw in here. And then boom. Look at that. And after that, we want the next upgraded version, which is a little more expensive because it requires a special bedrockium version. So we need to make mox fuel. So we're going to have to do that and go on. So, yeah. Okay, so they're asking about nether stars, wondering why I have so many. I mean, they're really easy. You guys saw me kick their ass, but... let's see. Oh yeah, hazmat suit. That's what we're looking for. Oh, look at that. Update. There's an update. There's an update. Let's see if I can get on Reddit fast enough. Here he goes. Ores and rocks. Ores and rocks. Ores and rocks. Go, 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 go. Space engineers. Space engineers. Come on, come on. Submit, submit. Build a new link. Build a new link. There we go. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Update. Submit. And then we have it on YouTube now. Go, 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 go. I don't think it opened the YouTube page, but we can go there too. Oh, that was Space Engineers, if you didn't know what that was. And build a link, build a link, build a link. Do-do-do-do-do. Space Engineers, submit, submit, submit. I think I got both of them. Yay! Okay, back to enjoying the game here. I just had to be first. I have this thing that automatically monitors and tells me when there's a new, basically tells me when there's a new update for Space Engineers instantly. And so I had to set that. I have to set these or you're going to hear tweet, 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 tweet over and over and over. There you go. Mark has visited. Oh no, you're not supposed to do it again. Mark has visited. Mark has visited. Hopefully that stops it. But anyways. So, we want to make this bedrockium fuel, or bedrockium, and it requires mox, so uranium and plutonium. So let's put my suit on here, shall we? And here we go. So we're gonna nuke. Oh crap! What was that box? Industrial. We have to find that box that puts it as a containment, and find it containment. Okay. We need to look for the containment container. What's the containment container called? Herp derp. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And here we go for this. And then... Oh no! And then I think it's just smelt it and we're done. Let's just like blow up. There we go. Bedrockium. Whoa! That was crazy. Okay, and culinary. There we go, and we just need 4 transfer nodes. And I made 1, 2, 3, 4. Way too many transfer nodes. There we go. What was it? Oh, dense. I was gonna craft it in there, and then we craft it here, and then we go, and there we go. Wow. So we did it. So now what we can do is we can use this little setup here, which is a ridiculous setup. It's my setup for this type of stuff. So we need to do math here. Stuffed. Here we go. So 38. Calculate. Windows 10 is good, except the calculator is always slow when I open it up. 2,432 RF a tick that will produce. My goodness. Let's get our suit back on here. And I need to, I'll just throw these into a chest for now, but I need to put them in our armor stand in here, I think. So now that we have that, let's get ourselves a servo. Now, we probably need a better servo than this, to be honest, or pipes, etc. But it'll do for now. I won't worry about it. But you're going to want better speeds eventually, right? So this chest is full of stuffed squash, and I'm going to show you all that in a minute. This should start releasing the hounds. There we go. Isn't that amazing? A whole little tiny squash just floating around. But this will be pretty powerful once you start seeing it. I think it does like 4 at a time too, so yeah. Here it goes. I'll hover over here so you can get a better idea. So 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K, 500K, 600K. Now you see it. Power level 2432, yeah. So that power level is your RF a tick. So it eats it, what, 1.5 seconds or so? But apparently this setup I have at least can keep up to it. Plus, it'll keep going anyways because there's a buffer over here. Well, kind of a buffer. And then it has the other stuff. So it looks like for one anyways, one generator for now, I can easily keep up. And I'll probably only use one for now. Let's go over here and check how it's doing here. So this is all running again because we're starting to drain it, which is awesome. One thing we're going to have to get rid of is these guys here, actually ASAP, the soybeans, because eventually it'll get to the point where it's going to screw up. So what do we have new here? I have something called the Crafter. If we type in Crafter, this is a really cool machine here. And it's by Ender.io, and it's machine chassis and the Z-Logic, blah, blah, blah. It's a pretty basic system, except it can grab things from an inventory. So if we go here, you can see over here, we have the pull function over here, and then we have the push function on this side. So you don't need a servo or anything. So it pushes a lot more than probably it takes. Actually, no, it's probably still capped by the pipe. It looks about the same. But yeah, so you can see it craft, like it's craft. I think it's even faster than that. It's just like it crafts faster because I have a double capacitor, and you can put a bigger capacitor in there and it'll craft even more. But for what it's worth, it definitely crafts decently fast and it works out well. So I think what I need to do is get rid of these because these soybeans will never need this much, and the way these drawers work at this point is they'll start to get a little full on me and clog up with the one material, and I don't want that anytime soon. So I think what we're going to do is just get rid of these. We'll just throw them in here. There we go. So it's just completely a farm for just eggplant and the garlic here. And of course this is still running, our little sludge boiler. And it just produces random junk. I don't know if you guys saw the sludge boiler. Did I do that on camera? I'm not sure. But the sludge boiler is a simple machine that basically takes the sludge from the harvester itself and produce it in a sludge. Usually people just void it and stuff, so I decided let's just use it. I get a bit of random materials, nothing really good at all, but I thought why not? It's something fun to do, and so I did it. What else is new around here? I think that's honestly it. Oh well, except this building here, of course. And oh yeah, all the machines are in here now. Ta-da! You guys would have seen them already now, but yeah, ta-da! All my machines are pretty much in here. I'm actually missing some carpenter machines, which I'll probably add in the back wall here or somewhere. After all this, I have one more thing to show you. This is called a transfer node. I'm using it in a couple places. This transfer node has cobblestone here, there's lava here, and there's water here, or water there, lava there. It's just the L-shape, Electro calls it, or the corner shape I call it, basic system here. And so we're getting cobblestone, and you can see how fast it gets the cobblestone. And basically this is a schematic that does, if you hold shift you can see it, makes 9x9 cobblestone. It's basically an auto crafter. This one does the same thing, except it's putting it into furnaces, and then this is a friggin' chest of furnaces. So, yeah. Yeah, if you ever need furnaces, there you go. So that's ridiculous. What else do we have in here? I think this is pretty much it. So yeah, and I think everything's pretty much the same in here. We have drawers. There are 3 out now instead of 2. I don't know if I showed you about this, but DJ I think told me about... DJ helped me with this, and Togi helped me with this. So if you right-click this with a key, this is the Togi one, he says you can basically remove everything at once. And yeah, and then if you right click this again, yeah. So yeah, it's a concealment key. And there you go. So on, off, and you can see my FPS will like just skyrocket when I disable the chests themselves. So they work really well. Nothing new in there. Oh yeah, we're working on bees, which, ooh, I think I might have lost my bee thing for some reason. Did I? Maybe it's over here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Here you go. So I've been working on these bees. I'm trying to get diligent, which is common and cultivated mix, which good luck there. So I've been working on that. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. So these ones are off because I hand do these, by the way, if you didn't know that. And so basically I'm just trying to look for any kind of diligent traits that are slowly showing up on here. It takes a bit, but I'm doing 2 at once, of course. So that didn't really get any in here. So we got cultivated, and this was cultivated too. It wasn't even... Oh, actually, that's a noble. Ooh. Go, friend, go. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get those going. So I basically just throw these ones in here once they're done. And this is kind of how I do my bees. We'll just put this on here. So that ends the days of the bees. So the next thing, I guess, at this point to do is I would like to do some sort of automated mining, which is going to require probably a tesseract at least to power it over time, etc. But yeah, that's kind of one of my goals over time anyway, some sort of automated mining. How are these anyways? The eggplants are going good. Yeah. So if we look at these 33k, so I guess that's the max around there. So if they're around there, I think we're going to be good. And okay, so let's see, what are we gonna do for power over time anyways? Like, I mean, this is, I mean, of course, amazing power. I guess mass fab is something we want too, so I should look into that. Oh yeah, I should show you my power system, the basement. Like, how are we getting power right now? So how is this base getting power? So I got the solar panels here that go in the basement. I put basalt here as just a cute little thing for this. This power line feeds all the way over to this stuff. And I did the extension, so they're up in the air a little more, so they look a little more cute. And then over here, and you're going to see things like this because I'm lazy and I don't mind having like false wall or even partial false wall. Down here is where everything works. So I got another transfer node here. This is a liquid transfer node with the world interaction upgrade in here. And basically this just sucks water, and this goes to my, what do you call it, ore washing facility. For some reason, I decided to just recycle and reuse the aqueous accumulator, so that's what that is. And then down here is all my power wiring, which is pretty clean. It's actually a bit messy, but it is quite clean as well. For some reason, Endermen have been getting under here, so yeah, that's why there's just random blocks missing and moved, because the Endermen like to come under here and make one hell of a mess for some reason, which I like. I need a different material, I guess, over time. That's weird. But yeah, so you can see this is just my powering, my power system down here. I still have the resonant energy cell down here, and then over here I have the hardened cell. The hardened cell is actually used as a converter, basically, because I needed to bring this down, but I couldn't get the glass one, because the glass has got to go on the roof, and I couldn't figure a way. So I just thought, well, I have this hardened cell, let's just use that. I'm not going to need a lot of power. So basically now the hardened cell here is just basically a bit of a little power, buffer, but mainly it's just so I can get things going. And I guess that's a good power buffer, because if I drain this for some reason, this can't be drained at least. So this power buffer will make sure my farms keep going, which will make sure the autocrafter goes, which pretty much makes my generator go. Basically, it's self-efficient. It makes everything go. And there's the solar panels I've had for a while now. And so yeah, that's actually a really good system, because if that system powers my generators, or sorry, powers the farm, powers the autocrafter, and goes all the way over here, it's kind of a win-win situation. Now I don't know why, but I thought the sludge boiler made power too. I don't know. Sludge boiler MFR. Let's look at this. Sludge boiler. Blah blah blah. We'll use up to 20 hours. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, I guess. Okay. I thought it did, but it doesn't. One thing I want to do is, and I'll probably do this off camera, of course, like everything else, I'll probably cover this up. Reason is, I just don't want people walking on it. I don't want them to, touch my stuff, and I've had people sneaking in. I've actually had to clear up this hit a little bit more, just to get rid of it. People were hopping over. That's what happens. People will actually hop over into my land, and they just do it to troll. I put all these guys here around my portal with a gate around it, because people were just non-stop harassing me. So that was my thing. Ooh, a little leg there. So, excuse me. So let's see here. Ender.io has a Tesseract. I don't know which one's better or not. Dimensional transceiver. Theirs is pretty expensive with that. But it doesn't use a machine frame, funny enough. And then there's a Tesseract here, which is the old-fashioned one that we've been using for a long time, which is a lot more expensive now, because you need a teleporter from IC2. So let's ask about that if he's on. Ender.io. Dimensional transceiver. Aha! I'm too tired. And let's do math. Yes, I think I would actually try that. Dementia. That's what I'm having here. So you need fused quartz, etc. You need one of these, which is expensive. You need the the Ender electron tube. I need all that, so that's going to be a little expensive and a little bit to get it up and running. But we can still start running on, or start getting some of these machines up and running anyways, just for time's sake. Yeah, so we need to find this. Here she is. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to place this in here somewhere. It doesn't matter where. I want to leave some room for expansion over time. So I want to leave that wall for that probably. So let's put it over here. And yeah. Might need that for something else eventually, I don't know. Okay, let's put it here. So you want to make sure you get this down to whatever layer. And then put this here. Papa. And then we just want to get more MV. Oh. Let's see here. There you go. So yeah, anyways, I was just showing him and telling him about it. Okay, so we need these anyways, no matter what. We want to get a bunch of these made. I don't know if I'll even get the other stuff made today, but I just thought we can work on that. So blaze, we need blaze stuff. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. I should just Google this, because he's giving me the weird... let's see here. Ender IO dimensional. Oh, here it is. Transceiver. Okay, to use a dimensional transmitter, you must have, of course, two of them. Then create a channel by typing the name in the top, blah, 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 and by hitting plus. Whether the channel is public or private can be irrelevant. Use the creating the channel as a market design and connect it simply. But it has an internal buffer, blah blah blah. Can send 100 MJ a tick or more depending on certain conditions. Blah blah blah. Okay, so this is like super old apparently from what he's sending me, telling me. Oh, maybe this is the newer one. The dimension of the block model translate liquids, minecarts, redstone flux wirelessly, two-dimensional function, send one, receive one. Inside the channel, public channel means you can use it while the private channel means only blah blah blah. It can only receive up to 20,000 RF a tick and has a power loss of 10%. The dimensions are filtered by sending and receiving items configured. Okay, and fuzzy mode, etc. So this actually sounds fun. I want to use it, but I need to make a crap ton of these, so that's what we're doing right now. So let's do that now, shall we? I gotta be careful, this is starting to run low. I need to make more nutrients. Ender crystal, huh? Ooh. Ooh, Enderman. And a vibrant crystal. That's not really expensive, but I'm going to have to get more. So as you can see is like, dun 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 dun, things are expensive now. So, which we kind of assumed that was going to happen. So let's get endstone. And so you might want to use the other ones, but I want to try something different anyway, so it's up to you. I recommend Under IO just because I'm a fan of them. And yeah. But anyways, I think I'm going to end it here because I'm getting too typey here, and there's not much more I can show you. I just got to put MV, etc. on there, so we'll go with that. Thank you guys and girls so much, and I'll see you wonderful people next time where we'll probably make some sort of automated mining maybe. And have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. We'll see you soon.